Abu Usamah, inshallah ta'ala, is going to make a closing remark, and then inshallah ta'ala, I'll give each of the scholars that are sitting with me, inshallah, just 1 minute to leave you guys with some final information for the night, inshallah.
I'm happy that Ali had mentioned some of the responsibilities that the student of knowledge has towards the community in terms of sincerity and things like that, because it wouldn't be correct, it wouldn't be responsible, it wouldn't be Islamic to put all of the blame and the onus of stepping up to the plate on the community. So he made that pretty clear. I just want to add one issue for the students of knowledge to ponder over, because it's serious. And that is that our community, they have the right that the students of knowledge who have graduated, who are sitting here, and other than that we do a better job with communicating with each other and networking with each other. We're to blame, like my man right here, Shadid. He always calls me old head when he writes to me. I mean, it's crazy, massive, disrespectful, but he's always calling me your old head, and stuff like that. And that's because he's my little brother. So when this thing happened recently, I have to have the nerve, the gall, I have to have the love to be able to step to him and give him my point of view on what I think you should be doing and you shouldn't be doing. And that has some reciprocity in it as well, that he has to do the same for me, and that's how we do it. There are situations that are going on in our community where ignorance is perpetuated, and it's stuff that will blow your mind, that this imam is acting this way or that one is acting that way, and nothing is happening. And part of that problem is because we don't come together collectively to step to the person and say, hey, what are you doing? And I end with this example. When I was in the UK, our sister, I don't want you, let's just be big about it. Our sister was about to go and participate in the Olympics, doing fencing recently in its last Olympic. And some of the people supported that. When people called me overseas in the UK and they said, what do you think about that? I want my daughter to know fencing, and I want my daughter to be able to defend herself. But getting in front of the world and fencing, I ain't gonna do that because I love for my brother what I love for myself, so I wouldn't do it. But I would never condemn publicly anybody who tried to help to get money for that, because they got their point of view and they got the reasons that are motivating them to do that. So instead of us being people who are condemning without any communication, without any discussion, this ain't the way to do it. So I say to every student of knowledge with this last issue, did you reach out to this man to say to him, I'm not happy with what you said, and I'm not happy with what you dealt with? And then he has that personality, and it's not about him. I'm gonna say it straight up because I'm the old head up in his spot. He has that personality where we come from, the cloth that we're cut from is, hey man, don't step on my shoes. Don't push me around. Don't push me around. And this is one of the things I couldn't understand about drinking that Kool-Aid, man. I don't care how much knowledge a dude has. I know game from Jahiliyyah. You ain't coming up in here pushing me around like that. So 3 people didn't get knocked off the square. 1, he never was a yes man, never. So you ain't pushing me to take you ain't bullying me. The second one is the guy who experienced himself or herself, the oppression of that stuff. Now you know it up close and personal. And number 3, the one who just has knowledge and he says, this is crazy what you people are talking about. It's crazy. So my point is, students of knowledge, are we networking in a way where we're helping the problem, or because everybody is busy? Everybody is busy. But that being busy is at the expense of the community. And the community, they have a hawk upon us that we do a better job. So us coming here now, for this thing right now, is one of the steps that we're trying to make, where we can sit down and we have some serious discussions about some issues that are on the table. and Allah is, our tawfiq is only with him.